Yo, what up guys, Brief Type D here. This is day 148 of the Noob2Pro series, a series free-to-play account that we started to get to Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss with a totally killable team. We are still on that journey and we're currently at Nightmare doing it with 2 key, 3 key on some bad days. Even sometimes 4 keys if the affinity changes to something that is just brutal. Alright, on day 148 we did get some artifacts, I guess. The biggest thing right now, the update that I want to give you guys on this video is the update about Oscaroo fragment fusion, where the Noob2Pro series is, because that's what we've been focused on this past 2-3 days. It's a pretty short fusion, epic champion, and I've been putting my energy and focus towards getting all the fragments required for that. That means the spider tournament, that means the dungeon divers, and now artifact enhancement that is currently going on. Speaking of artifact enhancement and the event and this Oscaroo fusion, it is ending. That means tomorrow. All the events are already out, so no new event is coming up again. If you've not gotten enough fragments, I'll show you how many fragments I have right now. But let me first of all show you my progress so far in artifact enhancements, which is kind of where I'm stuck right now. I waited for dungeon divers to start. I waited for dragon to start so I can farm some dragon new artifacts and get enough silver to now complete this. But it seems like I'm gonna be up till maybe 1 a.m. trying to get points required to do this once I post this video. So because I don't want to go to bed and wake up in the morning and the event has expired. So you have to finish it the night, 11 hours to go. Finish it before you go to bed. Don't think you have time in the morning to complete this. So I'll be leveling up artifacts to 4 and 8, maybe 12, because I simply do not have the energy, the silver to take something to 16. That's what got me into this mess. This new 1.5 million is from the new dungeon dragon that I farmed. Dragon, we're farming it at level 25 as always, and I have some new gear. But before I go into the gear, I wanted to show my fragments that I've gathered so far for this epic fusion. I think it's worth something to show. Where is it? Fragment summoning. And Oscarul can be found right there. I just need 15 more, which is what I need from that artifact enhancements. That's the last event that I need to complete to get my complete fragment. Speaking of fragments, Drexter 91, we are close. 10 more days or 9 more days to get Drexter. I wouldn't say 9 more days because some days I can't even farm up enough Doom, what do you call it, 3v3 arena gold to buy this. Sometimes I can't do it. But other days I do, especially when after resets, I can set up a weak team and farm. But some days you just simply can't get enough points to buy Drexter. So I'll give it 10-11 days maybe for us to get Drexter. Whenever you're about to get a champion like this, Drexter, or even what's her name, Seal the Drake, you have to prepare for them. Prepare how? You have to get your artifact. You have to farm enough food for them to get to 60, especially if it's a champion you've been looking forward to that is going to help you in content. What content? I'm talking about Doom Tower, especially Doom Tower hard, because we've not cracked that surface. We've not even finished Doom Tower normal, so Drexter is the one champion that will help us for that purpose. I do have artifacts ready for him, so what I'm currently doing right now is getting food ready for him. That's 1 food for Drexter, 2nd food, 3rd food, and I'll be working on the 4th one during this champion training. So just 2 more food to go. I think I might even have a 5-star chicken, right? Let's quickly see if we do have a 5-star chicken. Yes, we do have enough. Ready for Drexter to go. So I refuse to take Magna to 60 right now, even if I did have food. He's the only champion that I think is worth 16. But Drexter now is coming over to overtake him. 10 more days is not enough time for me to farm out more 5-star chicken, so I'll be keeping this exactly for Drexter. Before Seal the Drake also comes, we'll do the same thing, farm enough food for her. And once we get Drexter, you know what we are doing. We are taking him into the Minotaur. I'm going to get mastery on that champion instantly without delay. He's also a champion that I might use for clan boss sometimes when that affinity changes. Yeah, depending on the artifact we decide to build him in. So watch out for that video. I already have a good Drexter video out on my main account, but that's an end game build, so you'll be seeing me build Drexter from an early game beginner perspective. That's big content that is coming up. Whenever these legendaries come into your account, they do change it for the better. So how far are we away from Seal the Drake? 30 more days or 32 more days. Woo! It will be a game-changing moment for me, because most dungeons that I'm currently farming at 20 will be pushed to 24. because of the control she has over the waves. Yes, we know Hoskarul is coming to our team. He does have that stun, AoE stun, but he's not a champion I'll take to 60, to be honest. I just got him for faction wars because he will be useful somewhere, some way, somehow. But Seal the Drake does better wave control than him, and with some other stuff that we need. That's why we'll be taking to 60 instead of Hoskarul. They are interchangeable. That's what I think. But he will come into faction wars at 50 when we need him to do that. So what other content do I have to share with you guys for this video? Yes, the biggest event that is currently going on right now is the guaranteed champion, and the Noob2Pro is not participating in that at all, because we simply have 3 sacred shards which we are saving towards that Xmas fusion, that December Christmas snowy frozen themed champion that we are hoping to come out and maybe change our account for the better. Everybody is looking forward to that one, so that's what the Noob2Pro will be saving all these resources towards. We already finished 2x ancient, and already we have 4 ancients right there waiting for us, and void shard being calculated. Today we did get lucky enough to get 2 legendary skill tomes from the clan boss. Nightmare clan boss blessed us with 2 legendary skill tomes. I thought it was so awesome that I shared the screenshot on the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, join the link is in the description, so you can join right there and see when I post things that are not in the community tab or anywhere else. So if I head over to the skills right there, 2 legendary skill tomes from Nightmare. It was so shocking and surprising. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen often. Does this mean now for the next entire December month I will not get secret, did I call it shards? Skill tomes, legendary skill tomes. I'm so not getting shards from Nightmare. I've gotten so far only 1 secret shard from Nightmare. So that's kind of awesome, but we're looking forward to getting more before that December fusion. Maybe 1 more to get me 4 secrets, so I have enough. I'm currently also saving up a little bit of mystery shards, because the fusion will also require us maybe to help us complete that. That's why I'm not running it down to 0. Even if running it down to 0 will help us complete this rising fusion, but this is also another resource that we are saving for a fusion. Where we could do it right now. We could get all these champions to 5-star, get them ready and all that. But even if we are missing just this champion, we are missing guys, right? We could get it from mystery. I'm not opening all my mystery shards right now. I'm also not making this champion into 3-star, 4-star, ready to fuse this champion. No, I'm not rushing to get my blood feather. I'm waiting for all this to happen during a fusion. A champion chase, which will require you to also open this fragment champion, Nogoyo, DJ Masa. I might even save Drexter until that fusion. So I know the Noob2Pro is not supposed to be chasing every fusion, but I feel like when you have the resources clearly, obviously saved up, it's not good to squander it. It's good for us to save it for that purpose that is coming up. I'm also hoping the December fusion will be worth it, because if it's not worth it, when we check out the champion, we will totally skip out on it as usual, as we do on the Noob2Pro, and then focus on the main account and get it, so we can talk about it and see a fusion progression right there. All right, I just wanted this one to be short. I didn't post any video earlier today, so I thought a Noob2Pro update is totally worth talking about right now. There's nothing new we are up to in terms of this Noob2Pro series. Nothing new. I've just been focusing on getting that fusion, but Doom Tower did reset, right? Yes, Doom Tower reset. So Boomer, a lot of players faced him for the first time in their level 10, and they are kind of complaining, but the Noob2Pro had no issue with Boomer boss, and we brushed through him easily at stage 10. Now today I was supposed to face against this boss, and I did just fine. Yes, I spent my keys, no problem at this stage. Also, this is Doom Tower normal, remember. So I don't know who else is currently in this stage after Boomer. I think it's Dark Fae. Dark Fae will also be a champion that I will face on tomorrow, so hopefully we can beat our team and get through it. But when Dark Fae is done, I think when we meet Boomer again, that will be a challenge. Can we beat him at higher stages? That's the question, because those bombs are crazy, especially if you don't have the champs to make it work. I have not focused on building any of my champion that I said I was going to use for Boomer. I'm talking about that champion that I put in the vault a long time ago, the rare champion, which is kind of good for that purpose. What's his name now? I think he's out of the vault. Nah, he's still in the vault. I've not built him up for that purpose, or is in the reserve vault. Nah, Here it is. This rare Master Butcher. Yeah, that's his name. I've not built him up for Boomer, but he seems like he's the only champion made for Boomer that I do have. I don't even have the champions that can solo it. You know, those champions that come in here and put them in Crimson Helm. I don't have it yet on this account to solo it. And so that's not content we are focused on. But if you do have the champions, it's good to prepare them before you get to the higher stages of that boss, especially on normal, because the rewards are totally worth it. Epic skill tomes, shards, void shards, especially that you get from those normal. It's awesome, especially the energy also, so you don't get stuck too long. Hydra, we also did it. The reset happened for the clan quest. Clan shop did reset, and this time energy is right there. Whenever I see this, is an exciting moment for us to actually use and farm content. Now, I do not need to farm the dragon anymore. I've completed my dragon tournament for this Hoskarul fusion. So that's why I'm not touching this one right now. I'm saving it for something else that will require me to use energy that is totally worth it. So we do have a whole 6 days to see what will come up that we need it for. So there's no need to rush to use it right now. I think same thing applies to the energy that we've been getting so far from these fusions. Did I use it? Nope. I didn't touch the energy 300, 100. The energy that we're getting for this, Monday, Cyber Monday stuff. I'm just collecting it and keeping it until I need it. So one more update that I wanted to give to you in terms of PvP. We have taken Terrell out of our teams in terms of PvP content. Now in PvE, he might still be able to come in. Who knocked me out of Gold 5? No respect. Now with Arbiter in our teams and with my team looking more better than it used to, it's not looking like a total noob team anymore. Deliana still looking better than Kill, depending on the affinity. I might be able to do something like this. Win condition right there is, what's his name? Ultimate Death Knight, taking those big hits, especially from the A1, from champions who hit hard. So I took out Terrell. I think this champion has more to offer than Terrell in terms of placing that decreased defense and the other debuff, what they call it, Hex. Although sometimes when affinity changes, I do bring in the Terrell. Let's see how we perform right here. Arbiter boost, yes, we are faster than most teams in this stage. Well, the game will always rank you along. Even if we are gold 5, even if we are gold 4, they will still match you with champions or players who are kind of in your range in terms of player power, right? And let's see. Oh, we are not speed tuned, so we've been feared. Deliana has been feared, and see, the two tanky champions will survive most times and sometimes can take down the enemy team, like almost. We almost had them this time. Almost. So not quite. I will heal up back to full and see. I want to take down Arbiter first. I'm not even concerned about this dude. He doesn't hit hard, because newer players at this stage can't really build him with savage sets. I'm talking about Kandra for now. They don't really have what it takes to take him to the extreme. And take her down. Not quite. Did I even crit? I don't think so. Let's put fear everywhere. Can I win this? If Deliana's AoE nuke comes around the ring again, we are winning this. But if it doesn't, uh-oh. Freeze yourself. Woo! That was just the A1. Can we take her down? Nah, I got feared. Is my AoE available? It's not. Let's try again. By the way, the person that is freezing all those champions is my Ultimate Death Knight. He does have a frost set. So usually I go first, and even if they can kill and do all that, my Deliana is good enough to retaliate and take them down with her big hits. But this time I was unlucky with all that fear and stuff. Anyways, that's just this short update. I wanted to show that my team for the PvP has changed a little bit, and I can now confidently go against Arbiter teams head on, because I feel like my Arbiter speed is way above them in terms of how she's built and speed sets we have on our team. All right, that's just this short Noob2Pro updates. There's one more elephant in the room. My last video talking about Elva. Controversial, I know, but I still remain my position that the champion is not worth 20 sacred shards. It's not worth 20 sacred shards. But I'll change my position a little bit and ranking her top 20, maybe top 10 after seeing what her stats are. When I did my first video, I did not look at her base stats in terms of her survivability and her speed. Those are two factors that have pushed her from just being a champion that was compared to epics to now being a champion that can be compared to other legendaries like Sifi. But I refuse to put that champion on the same pedestal as Sifi. The stuff that Sifi does is crazy. Sifi's base stats is also way higher. All right, I just wanted to rehash that one and give you an update on that, but I'm still not going for it. I was tempted after seeing what everybody's talking about her. I was tempted. I was so tempted. She's gonna be awesome in Hydra. I was like, I do have increased speed in the Hydra. Lydia, do I need another more? I do have what do you call it, Lady Kimi. See, I do have options. That is why I'm not pushing for this. Now, if you do not have options, I still don't think she's worth 20 sacred shards. That's it. That's the last update. All right, guys, hit that like button for me in this Noob2Pro update. I just wanted to record this short one to let you know what the account is up to. Good luck to you all guys going for this Oscaroo fusion. Hopefully you didn't miss out on any event that made you miss out on any of those fragments, because there is no way to gain any extra fragments if you missed out on any of them. So I'll be going right now to finish the artifact enhancement, and hopefully I don't fall asleep while doing that and wake up with 85 Hoskarul fragments. Good night, guys.